Double R Films with the $2 super chat. Don't describe regular woman and put super in front of it. Laugh out loud. All right. So definitions. Go ahead, Nate. Define it. What is a superwoman?
Basically, kind of what Asia was saying. Like you go above and beyond. You're
All right.
doing
All right.
all.
You don't have to repeat it. But now,
Okay.
is she single? Is she married?
I think it's both, but to be honest, I think it's more so. I can't even say it's more so when it's women. I think it's both. I do think that a lot of married women have that superwoman complex a little bit more because they're trying to be everything for their husbands, for the kids, and they're neglecting themselves. Not that single women can't as well, because I think that single women, if they have children, that's a little bit more on the superwoman side. But I think it's more so when you're married because you're trying to be everything for your spouse and
So
trying to be everything as a
single women with no kids are not super.
sorry, y'all. I just think you're a go-getter, but it's different. It's different.
Now,
It's like,
are you
yeah.
saying because we make poor decisions in our community to have kids out of wedlock and then raise them by themselves that all of a sudden makes us super?
But you don't always, but you're not intentionally planning to raise them by yourselves. Sometimes you could be in a relationship with somebody and they walk away, or you're married and you get divorced. So that happens. And you
But
have
we
to now
know that 73% of the children are born out of wedlock.
Yes, that is true.
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
So what makes that?
What's the
Well,
relevance in that statistic?
we're dissecting Nate's answer. She says don't, you can't listen, then not listen, then listen, and then talk about it.
But I feel her like
I'm listening. I can hear this. Yeah, I ain't talking about that intricate. I'm listening. This is not deep. I'm just saying, what's the relevance in that?
Well, because Nate said if you don't have kids and you're single, you're not super.
I think you might be a go-getter. It's just different.
Go ahead.
I think it's different. You have different priorities when you don't have kids versus when you have kids. You're gonna go above and beyond for your kids. You're gonna go above and beyond for whoever you're with. When it's just you just you focus on you, and that's good and fine and dandy. But I think that when you have kids, you put your kids a lot of times before your own self. You neglect yourself. You feel like I gotta do everything for my kids. I gotta be everything to my kids.
But why does that make you super? Because you have kids and you have to do it by yourself because of the circumstances you put yourself in.
But I don't think we all put ourselves in that circumstance. You don't know what happens. Like I said, it could be that you were married to somebody and you became a single person, or you were in a relationship.
I know.
That happened too.
No, I hear you. But 73% of our children are born out of wedlock.
Was that on Pew Research?
Yeah.
That's a statistic.
Stacey.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think I personally, and that's no disrespect to anybody who doesn't have kids. I feel like
what's
it's still
the relevance? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What's the relevance?
Well, the relevance is because Nate was saying that this internet is you and Terrence.
Is it mine or is it this? Is this mine?
So, can you hear me though, sis?
I can hear you. Y'all been cracking up, not me.
Sis. Let me well, basically, the reason why I'm breaking that point down is because again, yeah, go out and come back in. Just go out real quick and come back in. You don't believe me, you believe it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I agree. So we make poor decisions, but we start raising kids by ourselves. We are super.
I feel like you're going above and beyond. You're doing extra stuff. Granted,
they're your kids, right?
Yes, but you're having to play double roles, your role and somebody else's role.
Huh?
You're playing your role and somebody else's. So the other parent, you're playing both roles in a sense. I would say that make you super because you're taking care of your kids and you're trying to be mommy, daddy. You can't really be mommy, daddy, but you're trying.
Yeah, I just want to understand how do you get a super title for poor decision making?
I'll just say because you're not thinking about you. Right now, you're in a space where I'm thinking about everybody else. To Asia's point, I'm thinking about everybody else but me. I'm going above and beyond for other people outside of myself.
For example, let me give an example.
Let me get it. Hold on. Let me just get a few people first. I just want to understand what y'all saying. So I have to play devil's advocate because I want to see the substance of the answer. And Nate,
bruh,
Tay, what is a super? Well, all right. So you have a different lens, right, Tay?
I do. I
so
do.
what is a superwoman?
You're looking at her. That was always gonna be my answer, but it was just really ironic that y'all said that, and I was like, damn, okay. But I get that though. I get the sentiment because I felt like my mother was a superwoman because she played both roles, but it's a little different because I'm an adult now.
At the end of the show, chaotic at the end. At the end, I'm gonna put the link out at about 10:30.
Oh gosh, he coming. Here you go. But no, yeah, I see it differently. I do see it differently because as a single woman with no kids on purpose. Yeah, like I chose a different path, and I didn't want to have kids out of wedlock because that was where I came from. But to me, I still go above and beyond for kids that ain't mine, that I didn't birth. I go above and beyond for everyone in my life because I have the space to do so. I have the capacity to do so. And I also have the capacity to pour into me. So I'm not lacking any self-love. You know what I mean? So I'll be able to pour into whoever because I'm full. But yeah, I see it differently.
Mike Brown with the $5 super chat. Give the kids to their dad.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.